UNGA, known as CJ, is always on the move. From the General Assembly to the Security Council, diplomacy doesn't wait. There are crises to resolve, trade deals and tensions to navigate. And interpreting the positions of leaders comes with its own pressure.
We need the pressure. We need to take it seriously. Like when the microphone is on, I have to be pushing every other thought out of my mind. I can't be thinking about fretting over whether I'll sound good, I will sound good, whether I can come up with some brilliant phrases. No, all those thoughts have to be pushed out, banished to the back of the mind or out of the mind, so we can focus 100%.
UNGA is one of more than 100 interpreters at the UN, working discreetly behind a pane of glass, but at the centre of its most important moments.
It's my great pleasure and honor to declare
非常愉快与荣幸的心情，宣布联合国大会
its first plenary meeting.
That focus CJ describes doesn't stop when he leaves the booth because the research and preparation never end. We met CJ hours before he was set to plan for an upcoming Security Council meeting, and he told us his radar always has to be on.
We will be reading up on the previous reports on the same topic. We will review our existing glossary that we have built ourselves, and we will be adding new terms to the glossary, having read the latest reports. And we'll also be watching the news, keeping tabs on what's been going on in that part of the world.
CJ is proudly a self-taught interpreter who worked at several UN agencies in Geneva before landing at its headquarters in New York, where he has been for the last 10 years. He's able to draw on those years of experience when interpretations become tricky and phrases in one language don't flow easily into Chinese.
Some of the proverbs are quite frequently repeated at the UN, such as the African one that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Now, the first time you hear it, you may be thrown off by it, and the Chinese version you utter may be not that tasty or punchy, but then you can revisit it and come up with a more elegant translation and commit it to memory. So the next time you hear the proverb again, you can, quite easily say, 独行可速进，同行可致远, and then you'll feel very good about it.
CJ admits that years of reading and interpreting reports about conflict zones, famine and war can take its toll, but says he knows the importance of the role he and his colleagues play.
I know that we want to do more for the world while we can. So for me, the learning, the importance of our job, the fact that we are communication facilitators, and that is something we are proud of.
As world leaders take to the podium during High-Level Week in New York, the world will watch closely as they discuss the most pressing issues around the globe. But the voice they hear will often be one of the UN's indispensable interpreters, heard, not seen, and using the diplomatic power of language.
我们也处于不团结的时刻，因此我鼓励
Mitch McCann, CGTN, at the United Nations in New York.